Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be going over all my recoil, all my attachments, all that kind of stuff in this one. I'll even show you my settings really quick before we start. Let's just get right into it here. So in general, the only thing that's really important here is drone after prep. That's not really what we're going through in this video anyways though. Use night mode for audio for steps. Performance obviously on next gen, 84 FOV, 65 brightness. For controls, I use 5580 on the regular sensitivity, 8 left stick dead zone, 3 right stick. I feel like the 3 is very responsive, as long as you don't have stick drift. And then on the ADS, 25, 29, 33 for the main scopes that I actually play. And I believe that's everything. Black crosshair, obviously, you can see that here. But yeah, that was my SMG-12 recoil, and that was from a good distance too. That was from like 20 plus meters right there. It's just a dot. That will take practice, obviously. You're not going to be able to do that right away. I'll show you a tool to practice in the shooting range. So go down here at the bottom of your practice settings and turn infinite ammo on. This is huge because now you can just begin really fast. You can literally spray at the wall the entire time. You never have to reload. And it's going to get very challenging. Like the recoil pattern will start really going away on you. Obviously, I make it look easier than it is, but it really starts getting tough on your thumb after a bit. And this is a good way to train it. Also, you can even spray transfer, so like start here, go over here, just like that. And that will really help you improve. So now that we have that out of the way, that's what I would recommend for recoil control though. Also, literally just playing like free-for-alls, just playing the game, you'll naturally get better as long as you have like a decent sensitivity. You don't have to have my sensitivity. It's all personal preference at the end of the day. But let's get into the recoil and attachments. So starting on sledge, I use the 1.5 suppressor on the LA. Same with Thatcher, but for Thatcher I actually use the AR-33 2X angled grip. And I'll show you why. Then I'll show you the L8 as well. So there's that gun. I don't use it too much, but this thing is a beam for sure. Angle grips are actually pretty good on console because there's not that much vertical recoil, really. There's the L8 with suppressor. Again, not much. So that's why I like the suppressors a lot. Since I'm good at controlling the recoil, I either use suppressor or angle grip most of the time. Unless the gun's like super jumpy, then I'll use comp or flash hider, and I'll show you those. So in Ash R4C, I use hollow A flash angle grip. Extended barrel is not bad too, but it does get a little much with the vertical, so that's why I just like this. And as you can see, it's a straight dot from 20 meters. There is a gun for you. I do love this gun. Again, let's try the extended barrel, see how much worse it is. It's not that bad, like I said. Like, as long as you just get used to it, you can probably use extended barrel on it too. Yeah, I like that. I'll probably stick with extended. It does make the damage 43, which is pretty good. Thermite, I use 1.5 suppressor on this gun. I'll show you G3 after this too. I just realized I forgot. There's that. This has some jumpy left to right, so compensator wouldn't be bad either. But I do like suppressor. I don't really play this gun much anyways though, so that's why I'm a little bit more jumpy with it. I don't practice thermite ever. I don't think I played thermite more than like once in my solo queue videos. There's the G3 though. Compensator on this with the vertical grip. Still the 1.5, of course. This feels really good with a compensator, in my opinion. I'm still like a little unsure if I like the G3 or the R4C better. It's a good competition. I just switch back and forth depending on the map and the range, but they're both good. F2, this is one of my favorites, obviously. If you guys have watched my videos, I use the 1.5 and the extended barrel. I know you might be saying, like, what are you doing? Why do you not have the flash hider on that? And that would be why. I don't know, I'm always just been good with the F2, and I like it with the extended barrel, so why not? Just add some more damage to it as well. This thing is a beam. Headshot machine for me. Especially a good crosshair placement, it's always going to be a headshot. Because the fire rate is just that good on this. So yeah, I do love the extended barrel on this gun. Montane, for all pistols, I use laser sight and muzzle, so there you go for that. If you're using your pistol, they probably know where you are. For glass, there's my attachments for the main gun. I'll show you the bearing 9, because I do like this one. I mean, again, just a beam. I do love the secondary SMGs. High fire rate, little recoil for me. So very, very good. Also, what about this attachment skin setup? Got the yellow for the gun, blue for the attachment, and then the nest charm. Matches perfectly. Okay, for the AK-12, I use 1.5 flash, even for fuse. I know he does have the 2x available or whatever, but this thing, again, just a dot once you get it down, like that. This gun's the best in the game, in my opinion, the entire game. Even on defense, this gun's the best. To be fair, attackers do have better guns, but still. Blitz, again, just the pistol. IQ, I use 1.5 flash. I used to use extended barrel, but since they nerfed the recoil on it, I've been using flash. Just a little dot there, and then let me use the extended barrel here. Okay, so maybe I'll stick with the extended barrel. It's not as bad as I remember it being last time. That is, again, because I've switched to, like, next gen with a 120 Hz monitor as well. Well, 165 Hz, but it does feel really nice. It makes recoil even easier for me. Okay, for buck, I use flash, but let me try extended barrel out on this too. Like I said, extended and silencers are usually the best for me. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good right there. It gets a little bit jumpy because it's a buck's gun, obviously, but definitely worth it, and I'll get used to it. For Blackbeard, I prefer this gun, but I'm never playing Blackbeard probably, so I'll show you anyway, I guess. 2x with a muzzle on this thing, semi-auto. You can't even shoot this one as fast as like Dokubi's DMR. I don't think Blackbeard's very good. The fire rate on this gun's terrible too. Okay, so for the pair, 1.5 suppressor vert grip. I have used this in my videos on Capitao. Again, little recoil on this gun, so I might as well just throw the silencer on, but it is good with extended barrel too. I just like the feel of the suppressor. That's all there is to it, really, and they can't see where they're being shot from, which is good. So it is nice to have that. For Habana, just 1.5 flash, keeping it simple. Same on the bearing 9 as Glaz. Yeah, a little recoil on this one too. Just a dot. For Jackal, the C7, exact same loadout. Just because these guns don't have the extended barrel. So, I mean, I'll just keep the flash on it, why not? I'm sure suppressor would be fine too, I've just never used it really, so didn't feel the need to switch. On Ying, I'm using angle grip, and that's because if you're on Ying, you're probably just rushing in really fast, and you want to quickly ADS. If you're like full sprint or not like ADS'd already. So I feel like angle's the play on Ying. So you can just do it faster, and the LMG takes 10 years to aim in. So I feel like you need the suppressor, and then, or the angle grip. And then I like how suppressor feels on it too. It gets a little bit more jumpier than some guns, because it is the LMG obviously, but that's no recoil still, man. So I do like that. Sophia, I use 2x right now, but let me switch to the 1.5. I go back and forth. I don't really play Sophia too much, though. Just try it. Yeah, that's pretty good there. At one point, I was using angle grip on Sophia, too. She has a little bit left and right. Let's try something here. Just on the fly. I'm going to put the compensator on. Again, I feel like console doesn't have much vertical recoil, so... Yeah, there you go. Compensator is the play. We're testing things out in this video live for you guys. Yeah, that's crazy right there. For Dokubi, I use angle grip just so I can aim the DMR in faster. Feels like it has no recoil still, so why not? And then just default on the SMG-12. You already seen that. Nope, 1 second. There you go for the DMR. Yeah, no recoil with angle grip, like I said. I mean, I guess I'll use this one again for you. Just to show you that I'm totally Cronus. I'm not, by the way. I know I'm gonna get comments already in this video. I already knew ahead of time making it, but it is what it is, man. You can say I'm cheating. I know I'm not, so I really don't care. I've done a controller cam, by the way, too. It's pretty old. It's when I was on last gen even still. So like 60 FPS and a default controller. So I mean, if I could do it then, clearly I can do it now on the upgrades I've made. I've been taking the game more seriously recently. Okay, so Lion, I use the default attachments and then suppressor again. Just love the feel of the suppressors, no recoil. Default stuff on Finka here. Oh, she has extended barrel. I didn't even know that. 47 damage, let's try it. Okay. Let me try to get the hang of it right at the start this time. It's so jumpy at the start, but then it gets really good. That's weird. Okay, there we go. So yeah, once I get it down, I just don't play Finka much, so I didn't know her pattern as well, but I can quickly adjust. And that just comes over time, guys. Okay, so here's Maverick. No recoil on that. Nomad, I use muzzle brake on the ARX, actually. It feels really nice. I don't know why, it just does. Yeah, feels really nice. Gridlock, another suppressor one. There we go. Also, if you guys didn't hear, I'm pretty sure they did like a little reveal tease earlier today for the next season. They might be taking 1.5s out. I've been hearing rumors, but I'm not sure on that. That would be insane if they did though, right? And I heard there's going to be like scope customizations. I don't know if that's true again. I just seen like a couple tweets, but that would be crazy. There's Nook, by the way. Amaru, I use angle grip. I feel like it's just good for the LMG again. It takes 10 years to aim in. SMG 11 compensator on that. I'll show you why. I mean, so there's Amaru. It literally looks like I'm cheating. That thing doesn't move at all. Who gave me a Zim Matrix? And then here's the compensator. Use compensator in SMG 11. Like, there's not much vertical recoil if you can control that. And the left and right jumpiness kind of comes to an end. I've been trying this recently. I used to always be a firm believer in the flash hider on this gun, but I've been on that compensator. For this gun, I actually use Reflex A with compensator. It's been a while though, so I might switch back to Hollow. Yeah, let's do that, because I don't really like the Reflex, to be honest. That's why I always use the Hollow A. Yeah, this one's not too bad. I'm sure I could utilize this a little bit more. I just never play Cali, obviously. Not the best operator. For Yana, we've been over that. Been over that. I actually like muzzle brake. Let me try suppressor G3 and see how that does. Yeah, it's just a little random, so that's why I don't like it. It's usable still. Okay, already went over that gun. For Zero, I like the 2x extended angle grip. Very weird loadout, I know, but this gun's crazy. 50 damage, too. Like, that thing does not move with a 2x. One of my favorite guns in the game. Like, that's insane. Already went over that one. I like the angle grip on that gun. Oh, so... Okay, so for the PDW 1.5 extended with a vert grip. Just to make the damage a little better, because it is pretty low. Not too bad. For Sens, I like the 417, but I'll show you this gun too. 1.5 flash on this. I haven't used this gun in ages, but it's pretty good now. I'm pretty sure it's gotten buffed at some point, so that's why. Yeah, not too bad at all. I already went over that gun. Already went over that gun, and then R4C 1.5 extended for RAM. With a vertical grip though, not the angle grip. There you go. I do like this gun a lot too. I just don't play RAM much either. I don't have her on my other accounts. Solo one. Already went over this, don't have it switched. Castle for the UMP 1.5 suppressor vert grip. Still doesn't have much recoil at all, so might as well just have the suppressor. Sometimes you will need that like stealth factor if you're shooting someone in the back, because this gun's terrible. So you get a few extra shots off. MP5 extended barrel, again, pea shooter, so... But that is a laser beam. That's why I like the extended barrels on defense. Usually the damage is lower. Rook, same thing, but with a 2x, I won't even do that. Cap can, Holloway extended on this gun. Same for a zombie. This one's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, not too bad. Tachanka, same thing, but with a 2x. Let's do Jaeger. Holloway, Flash, Vert. Just the classic loadout. I've used this forever, man. I used to be a Jaeger main back in the day. I don't play it much these days because, well, mine's just better usually, but I do love this gun. On the MP7, I actually like extended barrel the most, I think. That or suppressor. Try that. It gets a little left and right. It does get a little left and right, actually. Maybe compensator's good. I still like that, though. Not much at all. This gun's like the defensive F2. Frost, angle grip extended. I mean, yeah, obviously this gun doesn't have recoil, but the fire rate's kind of bad. MPX, Holloway extended. Same thing I'd Warden later, but with the 1.5. Again, just because it's a pea shooter, you need the extra damage on that. Cav, I use the shotgun with no attachments, so I don't use the other gun. Just the default stuff for Echo. Not much to talk about there. Laser beam gun. For the Vector, Holloway compensator. This gun is actually crazy, look at this. With a compensator on it. It doesn't have like that random left and right like I've talked about before. So I feel like this is really good with this. Legion, extended barrel vert grip. Again, no recoil on this one really. This is another gun where defense, like, I don't really feel like you need angle grips. That's what I was trying to say. So another gun I'm using vert grip on, because you're already ADSing mostly. When you're on defense anyway, you're holding more angles. So I don't really use the angle grips, but compensator on Ella here with a vert grip. That is very good for Ella, because this thing gets jumpy after 40 bullets. Definitely use the compensator on this gun. And that's exactly why. Another left and right one. Already went over Vigil. On this gun I use Holloway suppressor. I guess I can show you this. I just got a kill in yesterday's video with this. That's why it was the thumbnail. The OG mouse skin right here. Good gun. Maestro Holloway Flash. Admittedly, I haven't played Maestro in ages either. Not much recoil on this though in 80 bullets. Maestro's gun is a menace to society. Who remembers back when he had the ACOG? What a gun. Alibi Holloway Flash, just keeping it simple. One of my favorite gun skins in the game right here. Very good stuff on that. Yeah, her gun is a crazy too. I need to use Alibi more for it, honestly. Same thing on Clash there as Cali earlier. The TCSG, I use Vert Scope a 1.5. I don't know why I said it like that. I just copied what it said on the screen. But I don't use Suppressor because they're usually going to know where you are if you're playing Cade. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I do like this with a Vert Grip. It just feels more satisfying than the Suppressor on this gun. I don't really like the suppressors on the shotguns. It just seems weird to me, but it's all personal preference. Like I said, you can throw it on there too. It's not going to change much. It does stick around corners too. That's the other thing about it. Extended barrel 1.5 on the Uroni. Just a Vert Grip again because you're already ADSing. Another laser beam. I feel like every time I hop on Mozzie in my videos, I get like double or triple kills every single time. Because this gun is ridiculous. I need to play it more. I already talked about this one earlier. I'll show you because the Warden 1.5, you know. Yeah, that's why I use extended barrel on this one. Goyo 1.5. I'm debating switching this to hollow just because I like it with the hollow a lot, but I mean, that's pretty good too. Yeah, that is pretty good. Once I get it down a little bit, because I don't really use this gun with a 1.5. I don't use it in general. I don't play mirror much either, but... yeah, that's insane right there. This takes a few times. With my 1.5 flash, just keeping it simple. This gun does get a little rain on points. That's why I use the flash, not like the extended barrel on it. Or same thing as Legion. I don't know why I have the angle grip on that. Already went over the MP5, just a hollow A. Let me switch that to the angle grip, just because of the DMR. Thunderbird, I use the shotgun, and then the Bearing 9, talked about those earlier. Thorn, extended barrel. There she is. I feel like there's just no recoil with extended anyway, so might as well keep that on there. Already went over a zombie, Solus, P90, just the hollow A flash, keeping it simple again. That thing is just a laser beam. This gun's a headshot machine, man. I love using Solus. Fenrir, I use the same thing as Bandit earlier with the MP7. And then Two Brow last person, I use the AR, but then if I was to use this gun, it'd just be the same as Valken Warden. Yeah, that's everybody though. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. If you did, leave a like down there below. You can always comment any questions you have about recoil, attachments. I'm pretty sure I went over everybody, but maybe not. So if I did miss something, just tell me down below in the comments. Again, big thank you for the 15,000 subscribers recently. I really appreciate that. There's going to be a crazy solo queue video coming either tomorrow or the next day. Maybe the longest one yet, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.